It would be too much for white racists to realize just how much no one cares or dislikes them. They're like, people who thrive off being disliked, they act like they don't know how much they're disliked. It could be like 30 people in the room, and they'll walk in the room and like 29 of them will roll their eyes and sigh like, oh my God, I thought he wasn't coming. But then they'll act like they don't know or see people reacting to them. People probably wonder if I had a take on this white only town. No, I don't, because I really don't care. Historically, there have always been white only towns, so this is not a new invention. All I say is, and I saw other people say it, don't use taxpayer money to fund your white only town. I'm sure it's on private property. You could do whatever you want on private property as long as you're not being egregious. But you cannot take taxpayers' money to fund your white only town. That will be against the law because it's discrimination.
It's so weird watching black people get mad at white people for starting functioning white communities. It's like, you know how happy we'd be to see black people start a functioning black community? Like, we would leave you to it. We would be, oh my goodness, good for you guys. So turn it into Wakanda. Like, I would feel solidarity and pride with a 95% low crime, high productivity black city, or several in the United States. I wouldn't be like, we need to get in there and diversify it. I'd be like, no, let them do their thing. Let me just say, white people don't care if black people want to be left to their own devices. I promise you.
You know how happy I'd be if you read a fucking history book? You know how happy I'd be if before you went on to the internet in 2025 and said that shit with your whole fucking chest that you would have, I don't know, used Google or Chat GTP or fucking Ask Jeeves, that what happens to black people when they start their own community historically in this fucking country? White people get jealous, they go in, they burn it to the ground, they bomb it, they bury it, they murder the black people in the streets and steal their shit. And put some history in your fucking head.
You mean like Tulsa or like Rosewood? You know what you white people did? Bet you don't, because you don't know your American history. You burnt it to the ground, including all of the people that lived there. You raped and murdered everyone because we had functioning black societies with our own economic wealth that we built from our bootstraps up. And white people burned it to the ground because they were intimidated that just a little percentage of black Americans were gaining independence and wealth.
And a white racist be the first ones to say, go educate yourself. But we see clearly that he didn't do that. I can't believe he picked up his phone without doing some kind of research. That shows you how much they don't care. But then a lot of them white racists preach that. They preach that we didn't do anything. But yet I heard that America is using about 55,000 of black American inventions. How about building a white town without our inventions? See how that'll work out for you. And don't use our taxpayer money or we gonna come for you.